Okay, when Harrison Ford was a carpenter out in California, in Southern California,
Right.
he had a pair of bad dogs. I mean, flat feet, tough feet, and feet always hurt. So he went into this orthopedic shop, comfort shop, and this man fit him to a pair of 405. And it just helped him so much in his job. His feet got so comfortable and didn't ache as much in his back. And then he got into Hollywood, and they hired him to be Indiana Jones. I don't know how he got that, but he did. They made the uniform for him, the whip and the jacket and the hat and all that stuff, and ended up, he says, well, now we're going to take you to the store to get some boots for you. He said, oh no, you're not taking me anywhere to get boots. I'm wearing these boots I'm wearing now. And they roughed him up and scarred him up and made him look like they're old. And he's worn those forever and still does. We are in Middleborough. Oh, something new. Damn.
That's great.
You'll see those under the plant.
Oh, this is the orthopedic shoe, right?
Well, that's the surgical. That's what they call the ambulatory boot.
So much of our work in those days was orthopedic. And when you're working a shoe, modifying a shoe, helping a guy who really needs strong footwear. They didn't have the medical surgical techniques in those days to just fix a problem and be done with it. The shoes had to help people out.
Oh, leather sole. Yeah.
Leather sole with
I love that guy.
Tom Park, he's wonderful.
These the police boots?
These are, we call them field boots. What's interesting about them is every pair is custom. Because we not only have to fit the foot, so you've got whatever the size of the shoe is, but then you need the right height and girth for the calf.
Wow.
So it's matching up.
These are for some big calf guys.
Most of these things, they're meant to look impressive.
Right.
Imposing may be a better word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This far as calf and blue green.
We just saw that. Yeah. No, it's beautiful. Actually, I love this shoe.
It's
different.
That'd
be a nice boot.
I see a boot for us next year. Absolutely. We're gonna walk through the production line and see how everything works.
This is shell corded, but here's the actual butt.
Actual horse butt.
And now this is laid like this. This is on this side on the horse.
This is the inside of the horse hide. The hair side is on the other side.
Right.
And so, even though you're not right on the skin layer, the dermis layer, the pigmentation that you sometimes see in horses will come through a little bit. And so as they're going through shells, they're seeing just shade variations. And that's fine if you're making everything black or color A. But here what they need is something called a clear, which means is after they've shaved down and found the shell, not only is it looking nice and smooth and everything's fine, but the color's perfectly uniform.
Cutting shell part of it.
Do you get about one pair of shoes per shell?
We try, Every single piece that they cut is going to be marked down to the nail. Because we paid our cutters to match pieces, to match grains, to make sure that the shoes, are left and right. That's going to be as balanced. It's leather bearers. But tanners never really like what shoe companies do to their leather.
Right,
they like the final product,
Yeah.
but they feel like we are a little abusive sometimes, taking a flat piece of leather, wrapping it, and stitching it, and banging it, and doing what we need. And
It's always better to eat a sausage than know what goes into it.
exactly,
Autobahn
from a
Bismarck.
tannery's point of view, that piece of leather was their baby. So at this point, the shoe has been attached to the rib. A little bit later on, they've taken out the tacks, and you'll notice they've trimmed off the excess. Here he's starting to build up some color on the cordovan. No, actually he's putting dye on it.
Now, how many of these can you do a day? 24 pair, 28?
Not me, no. She can do 28. I'm slower.
Okay,
I
and
do
the
over a
split
dozen.
toe.
Those take a little longer.
Split toe, yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing the split toe with a different pattern.
They take a little longer.
Oh, that's a long, yeah.
The excess.
Just starting. Just starting.
Oh, thank you. So now you see we get a nice even bottom. This is just a granulated form for the binder. It dries very light, very flexible. And unlike a lot of foams, it won't break down over time. Essentially what you're making, these are like tea bags because all the tannins,
Yeah.
which are mimosa, chestnut, pine bark, are all just basically making a not very palatable tea. Everybody pays a lot of attention, rightly so, to what a last looks like. But we also pay a lot of attention to the contours of the bottom because it's very important to the company. Now, while there's still a little bit of moisture left here, we want to take and just move all that leather as close to that contour of the bottom of that last piece as we can. It's put on with some cement. We throw 2 small nails in.
One of these days I'm going to challenge him to an arm wrestle.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Hardy, remember in the old plant we never had this? We had only this, pulling last.
Oh, don't show off.
Yeah, oh my God. I just like, oh, it's 61, it's not going to have to pour you wide.
Yeah, so this is it, the end of the line. All the shoes are polished. They're put into little individual bags and they're placed in the boxes. And they're shipped out to you. They're then shipped out to the stores.
Yeah.
Feel the difference. When you're doing makeup,
Can I take a picture of you?
that's a blue.
like to take one with the digital if you don't mind. Paraguard.
Number 975, which is my long wingtip shell cordovan shoe. It's been in the company. It started when I was started in 1957. I think we started making it in 1958. And it's at a sales meeting, and I was 26 years old, and Izzy Tarlow, the owner, came into the sales meeting, and I just got a quote from Horween that my shell cordovan butts are going to go up, and we got to get $15 for the shoe. $15, Mr. Tarlow. Who in the world, I stood up, can afford $30 shoes? He says, someday, young man, shoes will be a half $100. I says, no way. I can't make enough now, and it retails close to $600. Can't make enough.